The essence of Stoicism. If you aspire to be a true Stoic, it is essential to stop replaying the past in your mind and to stop worrying about what the future may hold. Being caught in the illusions of what has been or what might occur means surrendering your power in the now. As a Stoic, it is crucial to recognize that your mind is a formidable tool. It can create realities from mere thoughts, shape your perceptions, and direct your emotions. Therefore, it is imperative that you do not let it wander unchecked. Rather, you should harness its power. Let it become your ally in the quest for virtue and your guide through the complexities of the present. Focus solely on the now and begin to live fully. In the wise words of Epictetus, consider this: if someone attempted to enslave your body, you would resist and fight for your freedom. Yet, paradoxically, you readily surrender your mind to anyone who offends you, letting their words control your thoughts and, consequently, dominate you. By dwelling on these words, you essentially make them your master. Instead of allowing insults to occupy space in your mind, remember the Stoic belief: the mind is a fortress, impervious to the casual words of outsiders. Stoics advocate for mental strength, realizing that the real battle lies in managing one's reactions to these affronts. Visualize yourself navigating through life's turbulent seas with the poise of a seasoned captain, facing life's challenges with calmness and clarity, unshaken and poised. This capability is not a mere privilege for the few. It is a skill you can develop. Welcome to the transformative world of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches you to master your mind and, by extension, your life. Stoicism is not solely about enduring adversity. It's about flourishing within it, turning every challenge into an opportunity for personal growth and inner tranquility. We are embarking on a journey to explore the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, learning how to utilize the power of your mind to foster a life of tranquility, resilience, and fulfillment. Embrace the Stoic path and unlock a more controlled, composed, and content version of yourself. Your journey towards mastering your mind through Stoicism starts now. Amid the daily bustle of modern life, where each day brings new challenges and opportunities, the wisdom of Stoicism offers timeless guidance. Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher-emperor, imparted a profound lesson that resonates through the ages. Our perception of the world fundamentally shapes our experience. This insight is not merely philosophical. It is a practical tool for managing life's complexities. Encapsulating the Stoic belief in the transformative power of the mind and the possibility of achieving inner peace despite external circumstances. Lesson 1. Perceiving the world. Marcus Aurelius famously stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This powerful idea is the foundation of our exploration, suggesting that true happiness and resilience come not from changing the world around us, but from transforming our internal perspective. Our perceptions, the lenses through which we view our surroundings, shape our realities. By consciously choosing our perceptions, we can navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity and grace. Practical exercise. Reflective journaling. Each morning, take a moment to write down your immediate thoughts and feelings. This practice will help you cultivate mindfulness and enhance your Stoic journey. Rationality and control. Throughout your day, take note of any negative perceptions and consciously transform them into positive or neutral ones. Reflect on how this shift affects your emotional response to events. To challenge a persistent negative belief, identify evidence that contradicts it. For example, if you often think you perform poorly in meetings, Recall an instance when you made a significant contribution. Such exercises reinforce the importance of rationality, a central tenet in Marcus Aurelius's teachings. He regarded reason as the guiding force that helps us differentiate what is within our control from what is not. This discernment is essential for directing our energies productively. By understanding and accepting the limits of our control, we can more effectively focus our efforts where we can truly make a difference. Aurelius taught us to see rationality not merely as a cognitive process, but as a way of life, encouraging us to perceive challenges as opportunities. He famously said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This Stoic viewpoint treats obstacles not as hindrances, but as avenues for growth and development. In adversity, we are urged to find strength and resilience, transforming trials into triumphs, and perceiving every difficulty as an opportunity to practice virtues such as patience, discipline, and resilience. Another profound aspect of Aurelius's philosophy is the contemplation of mortality. Far from being a morbid obsession, this reflection acts as a powerful reminder to cherish the present moment. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This awareness of life's fleeting nature encourages us to live fully in the now, to value each moment, and to infuse our actions with meaning and purpose. It is a call to live intentionally and meaningfully, making the most of the time we have. Aurelius also championed daily self-reflection, a practice aimed at understanding our motivations, actions, and our place in the universe. This inward journey seeks self-improvement and wisdom. Through self-reflection, we fortify our inner citadel, a mental stronghold where we can find refuge and strength amidst external chaos. This inner strength is crucial in our quest for a virtuous life, where wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance guide us. The lessons from Marcus Aurelius on perception and rationality offer more than just historical insights. They provide a practical framework for personal growth and inner peace. They underscore the timeless relevance of Stoic philosophy in our contemporary world. By mastering our perceptions, embracing rationality, confronting challenges, valuing the present, and cultivating inner strength, we navigate life's uncertainties with purpose and poise. Integrating these teachings into our daily lives honors the legacy of Aurelius and the profound insights of Stoicism, allowing us to find strength and tranquility in the fortress of our minds. Lesson 2: Rationality and Control, building on the foundational principles of Stoicism. As taught by Marcus Aurelius, we explore the crucial practice of rationality and understanding of control. This lesson, pivotal to Stoic philosophy, guides us in discerning aspects of life within our control and those beyond it. It encourages us to wisely invest our energies, focusing on our internal fortitude rather than external circumstances. Cultivating mindful rationality. At the heart of Stoicism lies a profound emphasis on rationality, which teaches us to use reason as our guiding compass through the often turbulent waters of life. Rationality enables us to distinguish between the beneficial, the harmful, and the neutral, urging us to focus on what truly matters. This practice is not about suppressing emotions, but about understanding and managing them through the lens of reason. It encourages a life where decisions, actions, and beliefs are based on thoughtful consideration rather than impulsive reactions. Control and acceptance. A fundamental tenet of Stoicism is understanding the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. This distinction is vital in how we approach life's challenges. Aurelius prompts us to focus our efforts on our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, realms where we have genuine control. Conversely, we are encouraged to develop acceptance for things outside our influence, such as the actions of others, the past, and certain aspects of our future. Rational response to challenges. Marcus Aurelius taught that facing challenges with rationality transforms our experiences. When confronted with obstacles, instead of reacting with frustration or despair, we are encouraged to respond with a reasoned and measured approach. This perspective not only conserves mental energy, but also opens up avenues for creative solutions and learning. Each challenge becomes a question to be answered logically, and a problem to be solved wisely, rather than an insurmountable barrier. The power of perception. Revisited, tying back to our first lesson on the power of perception, this element plays a significant role in our practice of rationality and control. Our perceptions, filtered through the sieve of rationality, determine our reactions to events around us. By choosing to perceive challenges as opportunities for growth, we align ourselves with Stoic philosophy. This conscious choice of perception, guided by reason, empowers us to maintain tranquility amid chaos. Daily practice of rational thinking. Incorporating this lesson into our daily lives involves a consistent practice of rational thinking. This means regularly examining our thoughts, questioning our automatic reactions, and aligning our actions with our core values. It requires a daily commitment to self-reflection, ensuring that our decisions are made not in haste or emotion, but through careful, rational deliberation. This practice nurtures an inner resilience, enabling us to face life's uncertainties with confidence and calm. Practical exercise. Rational decision-making. When faced with a decision, list the pros and cons. Ask yourself which choice aligns best with rational thought rather than emotional impulse. Practice this for small, daily decisions to build the habit. When feeling overwhelmed, list out the aspects of the situation you can control versus those you cannot, and focus your energy on actionable items while letting go of concerns outside your control. The Stoic practice of rationality and understanding of control is a powerful lesson in personal mastery. It teaches us to harness the power of our minds to distinguish between the controllable and the uncontrollable, and to approach life with a balanced and reasoned perspective. As we integrate this wisdom into our lives, we find ourselves better equipped to handle whatever comes our way, embodying the strength and serenity at the core of Stoic philosophy. This lesson is not just about enduring life's storms, but about navigating them with a steady hand and a clear mind, an enduring testament to the timeless relevance of Marcus Aurelius's teachings. Lesson 3. Mind control and inner serenity, diving deeper into the realm of Stoic philosophy. Lesson 3 underscores a critical aspect as imparted by Marcus Aurelius: controlling the mind to achieve inner serenity. This lesson emphasizes that true peace originates from within, rather than from our external surroundings. It explores the Stoic belief in the transformative power of the mind, showing us how to harness it to foster a life marked by tranquility and resilience. The power of the mind. Marcus Aurelius taught that the turbulence we often experience stems not from external events, but from our reactions to them. This realization empowers us to take command of our mental landscape. By mastering our thoughts and emotions, we can maintain a state of tranquility, irrespective of the chaos around us. Emotions and rationality. Stoicism does not advocate for the suppression of emotions, but rather for their understanding and rational management. Emotions are not enemies, but signals. The key lies in interpreting these signals through reason and logic. By doing so, we can approach emotional situations with clarity and wisdom, preventing impulsive reactions that may lead to regret. Mindfulness and present moment awareness. Controlling the mind according to Stoic principles also involves the practice of mindfulness and present moment awareness. This means focusing our attention on the here and now, acknowledging thoughts and sensations without judgment. Aurelius advised that by anchoring ourselves in the present, we can escape the anxieties of the future and the regrets of the past, finding peace in the current moment. Self-reflection and personal growth. Another vital practice in mastering mind control is regular self-reflection. This process involves examining our thoughts, motivations, and actions, and aligning them with our core values and principles. Through self-reflection, we identify areas for personal growth and develop strategies to enhance our mental fortitude. It's a journey of continuous self-improvement, where each day presents an opportunity to become a better version of ourselves. Building the inner citadel. Marcus Aurelius often spoke of the inner citadel, a fortress within ourselves where we can find refuge and strength. Building this inner citadel involves cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, and temperance. It's about creating a mental space where tranquility reigns, irrespective of external circumstances. This inner stronghold becomes a source of strength and stability, helping us navigate life's challenges with composure and grace. Practical exercise, mindful breathing. In moments of stress, pause and focus on your breath for a few minutes. Use this time to detach from chaotic thoughts and return your mind to a state of calm. Practice saying, "I choose not to give this power over me," when encountering stressful situations. Recognize that your reaction is a choice. The third lesson from Stoic philosophy on controlling the mind is a powerful guide to achieving inner serenity. By understanding and managing our emotions through reason, practicing mindfulness, engaging in regular self-reflection, and building our inner citadel, we can attain a state of mental peace and resilience. This lesson teaches us that true serenity is not dependent on external factors, but is a result of how we manage our inner world. As we integrate these practices into our daily lives, we embody the Stoic ideal of a life well lived, marked by inner peace and mental strength. Lesson 4. Mastering responses to external events. In our continued exploration of Stoic philosophy, Lesson 4 delves into mastering our responses to external events. Rooted in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, this cornerstone of Stoic thought underscores that while we may not control what happens to us, we have absolute authority over how we respond. Embracing this concept is essential for maintaining mental equilibrium and cultivating a life of peace and resilience. Understanding the dichotomy of control. At the core of this lesson is the Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control, which distinguishes between what is within our power and what is not. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers emphasize the importance of concentrating our energy on our actions and attitudes, elements we can control, rather than on external events, which are beyond our control. This understanding helps us avoid unnecessary frustration and direct our efforts more productively. Reframing our perception of challenges. An essential aspect of mastering responses to external events is the ability to reframe our perception of challenges. Stoicism teaches us to view obstacles not as impediments, but as opportunities for personal growth and the practice of virtue. This shift in perspective transforms our approach to life's difficulties, allowing us to engage constructively and with a calm mind. Emotional intelligence and Stoicism. Developing emotional intelligence is key to mastering our responses. This involves recognizing our emotional reactions, understanding their origins, and then responding in a way that aligns with our rational thought. By doing so, we prevent our emotions from overpowering our rational judgment, allowing us to make decisions that adhere to our values and long-term goals. Practicing mindful responses. Mindfulness is a practical way to improve our responses to external events. It teaches us to pause before reacting, giving us the space to choose a response rather than being driven by instinctive reactions. This pause is a powerful tool that aligns well with Stoic philosophy, as it allows us to respond with wisdom and equanimity. Learning from adversity. Stoicism encourages us to embrace adversity as a teacher. Every challenging situation or difficult person we encounter is an opportunity to practice virtues like patience, empathy, and fortitude. By adopting this mindset, we transform our experiences of adversity into valuable lessons that contribute to our personal growth and strengthen our character. Practical exercise, the Stoic pause. Whenever you feel a strong emotional reaction, pause for 10 seconds before responding. Use this time to consider a rational and composed reaction. If you receive criticism, instead of reacting defensively, take a moment to assess if there's constructive feedback. Respond thoughtfully, focusing on learning rather than reacting. Lesson 4 of Stoic philosophy on mastering responses to external events is a profound guide to living a balanced and fulfilling life. It teaches us that while we may not have control over every circumstance we encounter, we have complete control over how we respond to them. By understanding the dichotomy of control, reframing our perception of challenges, developing emotional intelligence, practicing mindful responses, and learning from adversity, we can navigate life's uncertainties with poise and resilience. This lesson empowers us to live in harmony with the world around us, responding to life's ebbs and flows with a steady and serene mind. Lesson 5. Resilience through acceptance. In our continued exploration of Stoic philosophy, Lesson 5 focuses on developing resilience through acceptance. Inspired by the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic thinkers, this lesson delves into the concept of accepting what we cannot change and using this acceptance as a foundation to build mental strength and resilience. The Stoic view on acceptance. Stoicism teaches that much of our distress stems not from external events themselves, but from our resistance to them. The Stoics, including Aurelius, advocated for a radical acceptance of whatever life presents. This does not imply passive resignation, but an active acceptance that acknowledges the reality of the situation and works within those parameters. Control and acceptance. Interplay. This lesson builds upon the earlier concept of the dichotomy of control by emphasizing that our power lies in our reactions, not in the events themselves. While we cannot control all external happenings, we can control our attitude towards them. Accepting this fact is liberating and forms the basis of Stoic resilience. Resilience in the face of adversity. The core of Stoic resilience lies in facing adversity with a calm and composed mind. Stoicism does not advocate for avoiding or denying difficulties, but for confronting them with a clear and rational mind. By doing so, we become more adaptable and robust, capable of withstanding life's inevitable challenges. The practice of mindful acceptance. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily routine aids in practicing acceptance. Mindfulness encourages us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment and to accept them as they are. This acceptance is not about giving up or being defeated. It's about recognizing our current reality and working from there. Learning from nature and the universe. Stoicism also teaches us to look to nature and the universe as models of acceptance. The natural world does not resist the seasons or the weather. It adapts and endures. Similarly, we are encouraged to embrace the natural flow of life, understanding that change and impermanence are inherent aspects of existence. Practical exercise, daily acceptance. Affirmations. Each morning, identify one thing outside your control and verbally accept it. It could be as simple as acknowledging the weather. This practice builds acceptance of larger, uncontrollable life events. When experiencing a setback, instead of dwelling on frustration, acknowledge it as part of your journey. Reflect on what it teaches you about persistence or adaptability. Lesson 5 of Stoic philosophy on developing resilience through acceptance is a powerful guide to mental and emotional fortitude. By understanding and embracing the Stoic practice of acceptance, we learn to face life's uncertainties not with fear and resistance, but with strength and flexibility. This approach allows us to build resilience, adapt to change, and emerge from challenges with a deeper understanding and appreciation of life. Through acceptance, we cultivate a mindset that is not easily shaken by the vicissitudes of life, embodying the true essence of Stoic resilience. Lesson 6: Emotional agility. As we advance in our exploration of Stoic philosophy, Lesson 6 emphasizes the importance of fostering emotional agility as a way to control the mind. This concept, deeply ingrained in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers, is about developing the ability to effectively navigate our emotions, allowing us to respond to life's vicissitudes with resilience and wisdom. Understanding emotional agility. Emotional agility in Stoicism is the ability to fully experience our emotions while maintaining the capacity to think and act rationally. It involves recognizing and accepting our emotions without being overwhelmed or controlled by them. This skill is crucial for facing life's challenges with clarity and balance. The role of rationality in emotional life. In Stoic thought, rationality plays a key role in managing emotions. Marcus Aurelius and his contemporaries taught that while emotions are a natural part of our human experience, it is our rational mind that should guide our responses to these emotions. This does not imply suppressing or ignoring emotions, but understanding them through a lens of reason and wisdom. Practicing mindfulness and self-awareness. To develop emotional agility, Stoicism advocates for the regular practice of mindfulness and self-awareness. This involves observing our emotions as they arise, understanding their triggers, and acknowledging their transient nature. By becoming more aware of our emotional patterns, we can respond to them in ways that align with our values and objectives. Balancing emotional and rational responses. The essence of emotional agility lies in finding a balance between emotional and rational responses. It's about allowing ourselves to feel our emotions fully, while simultaneously engaging our rational mind to decide the best course of action. This balance enables us to navigate complex situations with both empathy and logic. Learning from emotional experiences. Stoicism encourages viewing every emotional experience as an opportunity for learning and growth. By reflecting on our emotional responses and understanding their roots, we gain insights into our deeper values and beliefs. This process of reflection and learning helps us develop greater emotional intelligence over time. Practical exercise. Emotional labeling. Whenever you feel a strong emotion, label it. For instance, I am feeling anxious. Then, rationalize why you feel this way and how you can address it logically. In moments of joy, take time to fully experience and savor the emotion, reflecting on what this positive emotion teaches you about your values and priorities. Lesson 6 on fostering emotional agility with Stoicism provides valuable guidance for controlling the mind and leading a balanced life. By cultivating the ability to manage our emotions with rationality and mindfulness, we equip ourselves to face life's ups and downs with poise and resilience. Emotional agility, as taught by Stoic philosophy, is not about detachment from our emotions, but about engaging with them in a thoughtful and constructive manner. It empowers us to navigate our emotional landscape with wisdom and grace, making us more adaptable, empathetic, and effective in both our personal and professional lives. Lesson 7: Stoic Detachment. In our journey through Stoic philosophy, Lesson 7 explores the practice of Stoic detachment as a means to control the mind. This lesson, rooted in the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers, emphasizes the importance of cultivating a sense of detachment from external circumstances and internal emotions to achieve mental equilibrium. The essence of Stoic detachment. Stoic detachment is not about indifference or a lack of empathy, but rather about maintaining an objective distance from things we cannot control. It involves recognizing that our happiness and peace of mind should not be dependent on external factors or the fluctuations of our emotions. This detachment allows us to respond to life's events with clarity and composure, separating us from events. A key aspect of Stoic detachment is learning to separate our core self from the events that occur around us. This separation helps us understand that while we may be affected by external events, they do not define us or our capacity for happiness. By internalizing this concept, we gain greater control over our reactions and mental state. Mindfulness and the art of observation. Practicing mindfulness is crucial in cultivating Stoic detachment. Mindfulness teaches us to observe our thoughts and feelings as they are without getting entangled in them. This observational stance is a form of detachment that allows us to experience emotions without being overwhelmed by them, thus maintaining our mental equilibrium. Embracing impermanence. Stoic philosophy also teaches the importance of embracing the impermanence of life and all its experiences. By acknowledging that change is the only constant, we learn to detach ourselves from a desire for permanence in external conditions. This understanding helps us accept life's transitory nature and find peace in the present moment. Detachment and decision-making. Developing a sense of detachment aids in making more rational and well-thought-out decisions. When we are not overly attached to outcomes or swayed by strong emotions, we can assess situations more objectively and make choices that are aligned with our core principles and long-term goals. Practical exercise. Detachment reflection. Identify a situation that typically upsets you. Reflect on why it affects you, and practice viewing it objectively without emotional attachment. When watching the news and feeling overwhelmed by global events, remind yourself of your circle of influence and focus your energy there. Lesson 7 on cultivating Stoic detachment is a vital component of controlling the mind and achieving mental equilibrium. It teaches us to maintain a healthy distance from things beyond our control and to observe our emotions without being dominated by them. This detachment is not a form of escapism, but a strategic approach to living a balanced and fulfilling life. It allows us to navigate the complexities of life with a calm and steady mind, making decisions that are in harmony with our inner wisdom and Stoic principles. Lesson 8: Reflective Meditation. As we journey further through Stoic philosophy, we focus on the practice of reflective meditation as a means of controlling the mind. Stemming from the teachings of Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic thinkers, this lesson emphasizes the importance of introspection and contemplation in achieving mental clarity and self-mastery. Understanding reflective meditation. Reflective meditation in Stoicism involves a deep and thoughtful examination of one's thoughts, actions, and experiences. Unlike other forms of meditation that emphasize clearing the mind, Stoic reflective meditation encourages active engagement with one's inner thoughts and feelings, analyzing them through the lens of Stoic principles. The role of self-examination. Central to this practice is the concept of self-examination. It involves regularly assessing our behaviors and attitudes, asking ourselves whether they align with Stoic virtues like wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. This introspective process helps us identify areas for personal growth and cultivate a more disciplined and virtuous life. Cultivating mindful awareness. Reflective meditation also entails cultivating a heightened sense of awareness about our present moment experiences. By being fully present and mindful, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without getting swept away by them. This practice enables us to maintain a calm and balanced state of mind, even in challenging situations. Learning from daily experiences. A significant aspect of reflective meditation is learning from our daily experiences. By reflecting on our interactions, challenges, and even mundane activities, we gain valuable insights into our character and how we respond to the world around us. This ongoing learning process is essential for personal development and emotional maturity. Applying Stoic wisdom. Incorporating Stoic wisdom into reflective meditation enriches the practice. Contemplating the teachings of Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius provides a framework for our reflections. It guides us in evaluating our actions and thoughts against Stoic ideals and in finding practical applications of these philosophies in our daily lives. Practical exercise. Evening Stoic reflection. Spend 10 minutes each evening reflecting on your day. Consider how Stoic principles were or were not applied in your actions and thoughts, and plan for improvements the next day. Visualize a challenging scenario and mentally rehearse how you might apply Stoic principles in that situation, focusing on maintaining inner peace and rational thinking. Lesson 8 on the Stoic practice of reflective meditation is a powerful tool for controlling the mind and fostering personal growth. This practice encourages us to engage deeply with our inner selves, examine our lives through Stoic principles, and learn from our experiences. By regularly practicing reflective meditation, we can develop a greater understanding of ourselves, enhance our decision-making abilities, and lead a more mindful and virtuous life in line with the teachings of Stoic philosophy. Lesson 9. Embracing Amor Fati. In our exploration of Stoic philosophy, Lesson 9 delves into the profound concept of Amor Fati, which translates to a love of one's fate. Amor Fati is about more than just accepting life's unfoldings. It's about actively loving and embracing everything that life throws our way. This concept teaches us that everything that occurs, be it seemingly positive or negative, is an essential part of the tapestry of our existence. Beyond mere resignation, it's crucial to differentiate amor fati from passive resignation. While resignation implies a sense of helplessness or defeat, amor fati embodies a proactive love and enthusiasm for life in all its forms. This attitude champions the idea of making the best out of every situation, finding joy and purpose in whatever happens, and refusing to be victimized by the vicissitudes of life. Integrating amor fati into daily life. To integrate amor fati into our daily lives, we must start by reframing our perspective on challenges and adversities. Instead of viewing them as obstacles, we can see them as necessary parts of our life's journey, chosen for us by the universe to help us grow. This shift in mindset transforms our experience of these events, allowing us to approach them with a positive and constructive attitude. The role of mindfulness and gratitude. Mindfulness and gratitude are key components in practicing amor fati. Being mindful allows us to fully experience and appreciate the present moment, while gratitude helps us find value and meaning in all our experiences. By cultivating these attitudes, we can strengthen our ability to love our fate, whatever it may entail. Facing life with courage and optimism. Embracing amor fati requires a certain level of courage and optimism. It's about having the bravery to face whatever life presents and the optimism to believe that ultimately, everything happens for our growth and betterment. This approach to life empowers us to live more fully, without fear of the unknown or resistance to change. Practical exercise. Gratitude journaling. Write down one challenging event each day and find something positive or a learning opportunity in it. This practice cultivates an attitude of loving what fate brings. In a difficult life or phase, like job loss, focus on the opportunities it presents, such as time for self-improvement or exploring new career paths. Lesson 9 on embracing amor fati is a pivotal concept in Stoic philosophy and essential for controlling the mind. By loving our fate, we accept and appreciate the full spectrum of life's experiences, using them as catalysts for personal growth and happiness. This Stoic practice teaches us to approach life with joy, resilience, and a deep sense of fulfillment, finding harmony with the course of our lives, whatever direction it may take. Practicing Stoic indifference for inner tranquility. As we conclude our exploration of Stoic philosophy, our final lesson focuses on the concept of Stoic indifference, a key practice for controlling the mind and achieving inner tranquility. The Stoics teach us that while we should care deeply about our character and actions, we must remain indifferent to things outside our influence. The dichotomy of control revisited. This lesson revisits the foundational Stoic dichotomy of control, the understanding that we should invest our emotional energy and focus only on things we can change or influence. For everything else, we practice indifference. This does not mean ignoring or dismissing external events, but rather acknowledging them without allowing them to disturb our inner peace. Emotional equanimity and rational response. Stoic indifference also involves maintaining emotional equanimity, not allowing ourselves to be excessively elated by positive events or deeply distressed by negative ones. By cultivating this mindset, we can respond to all situations with a level head and rational thought. This balanced emotional state is crucial for making wise decisions and leading a life aligned with Stoic virtues. Practical application in daily life. Applying Stoic indifference in daily life requires mindfulness in how we react to external events. It involves asking ourselves, is my emotional response proportional to the situation? Is this event within my control? If it is not within our control, we gently guide ourselves back to a state of calm indifference, focusing our energy on what truly matters, our own actions, choices, and attitudes. Developing resilience through indifference. One of the greatest benefits of practicing Stoic indifference is the development of resilience. By not being swayed by every twist and turn of fate, we build an unshakable character and a steadfast mind. This resilience enables us to face life's challenges with strength and composure, undisturbed by the chaos that may surround us. Practical exercise, indifference in action. When encountering a minor inconvenience, such as a long line, consciously remind yourself that it is insignificant in the grand scheme of things and practice remaining calm and indifferent. If a planned outing gets canceled, instead of feeling disappointed, use the time for self-reflection or a personal hobby, practicing indifference to changed plans. Parting words of Stoic wisdom, lesson 10. On practicing Stoic indifference is a vital component of mental mastery and achieving lasting inner peace. This practice teaches us to focus on what truly matters, our actions, decisions, and character, while maintaining a composed detachment from what we cannot control. By embracing Stoic indifference, we can navigate life's uncertainties with grace and poise, preserving our inner peace amidst the ever-changing tides of external circumstances. As we conclude this transformative journey through Stoicism, remember that the power to shape your reality lies within the fortress of your own mind. You are now equipped with the ancient yet timeless tools of Stoic wisdom, each one a key to unlocking greater mental strength, tranquility, and resilience. Carry these teachings with you as you sail through the unpredictable waves of existence. Let the storms come. You are now the master of your own mind, a skilled navigator in the vast ocean of life. Embrace each day as an opportunity to practice these principles, cultivating a life of purpose, balance, and inner peace. And finally, in the words of Marcus Aurelius, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey. May the Stoic path lead you to a life of serenity and fulfillment. Continue to control your mind and let it be your greatest ally in the art of living well.